Bakit ka?
Ang sakit-sakit.
Gusto mo ako matanggal?
No?
Bibiglayin ko yan.
Instant result?
Instant result.
Tin?
Oo. Ano yung mga wrinkles ko dito sa noo. Di pa, wala na. Ay, yung dito ko sa may nose. Ito lang gusto ko pang yung laugh line.
Konti na lang. Can you see that? Oh my pores. I think I just ripped off my other sideburn. This is a toner that you have to put afterwards. Simply Wonders toner. Cucumber plus aromatherapy. Hello everyone! Today we are catching Beauty and the Beast in the cinema. So I'm very, very excited. I grew up watching the Disney movie on VHS because my grandfather brought one home for us when he came back from the States when I was little. So I'm very, very excited how this turns out, especially with Emma Watson in it. So I'll let you know about it. See you.
Kain naman ng yummy DLC. Tapos may sundae.
Ano yun? Yun. Cool na to. Yoji, yaman. Ang dumi ng lens.
Diba?
Ano na nga? Tapos mo ba yun dati? Bakit nanood ka ba ng Harry Potter?
Emma Watson?
Oo. Ba't biglang gusto mo manood ng Beauty and the Beast? We are here!
Here! Ayons. Oo, nasa second version.
Oo nga eh. So, nasa tapat lang siya ng... And almost sa tapat ng Inaris. Ayun yung Inaris.
Quesadillas, yeah.
Yun, quesadillas sa burrito sana.
Oh, sige. Okay naman yun. Yung ano namin dyan sa burrito, yung CPA. Yun yung
CPA?
chicken pork adobo siya, pero Mexican.
CPA. Ibig sabihin, Andy, bakit bisa ka B?
Ito kasi, nickname yun sa
So, just wanted to talk about what I thought of the Beauty and the Beast movie. I really liked it. I appreciated that they stayed as loyal as possible to the animated version. But I do know that they also made some changes and a lot of surprises for you know the Disney kids out there, or the people who grew up to Disney, especially the Beauty and the Beast movie in the 90s. Starting from the opening scene, I can still see it in my mind, you know, that scene with the, what do you call it, the stained glass windows, and there was someone narrating. So I really like that they kept some things very, very similar. I think they changed a few lines, and I like how there's really no suspense whatsoever, like how the prince looks like, because you can see it right at the beginning. You see the prince, although he has makeup on, and that gives a little bit more context to who he was before he became the beast, and also who the people were who turned into, you know, the items in the castle, like the candelabra, Lumiere, the clock, Cogsworth, etc. Moving on to the village scene, it was exactly how you saw it in the animated version, but it really felt, you know, livelier, you know, more a busier village, but they changed it a bit. Like, for example, the scene at the bookshop, you know, you can hear it in your mind, that old man saying, "But you've read it twice," so stuff like that. And then they changed the guy who was there, things like that. So things you feel you could you know, like, remember those scenes while you watch the movie, even if I have to admit I haven't watched the movie in a long time. I don't know, more than a decade, I would say. Moving on to the other characters, I really liked the casting for the movie. For instance, Kevin Kline was it, who played Maurice. But in the animated version, though, he really felt like, you know, like it was more like I don't know, you would feel sorry for him. He really felt like a weak old man. But in the movie, he didn't feel that way. He felt more like, you know, a dignified, I don't know, a proud inventor, something like that. And then I also caught this interview of Emma Watson saying that, you know, they added that touch of her being, you know, an inventor like her dad. So you can see it in the movie that she, spoiler alert, that she comes up with like a makeshift washing machine, you know, at the, is it a well or something? A lot of the scenes in the movie, you know, it was like framed, you know, very similarly to the animated version. But they also added some more songs. There were really nice songs. And though Emma Watson isn't really like, you know, a singer, you know, it's her real voice. It's her own voice, and you know, it really adds that sincerity. You know, it makes her more relatable. She, you know, Belle isn't just this character she's playing and then, you know, a theatrical voice starts to sing when she's doing one of her songs. So I really appreciated that. And the Beast, you know, the way they did it in the live action version was very similar to, you know, how he looked in the animated version. Although they did some changes with you know, the characters, like Plumet, they made it more like a bird, and I really have to say this in Tagalog. Grabe. That part. Grabe means, you know, like wow, like amazing. That scene, you know, Be Our Guest, just really blew my mind. Although we were seated at like the right hand part of the cinema, like really close to the screen, because the cinemas were packed. Like everybody was watching Beauty and the Beast today. So we got a bit dizzy during that scene because of all the flashy animation and everything. And I didn't know that it was Ewan McGregor. I knew it was Ian McKellen. I could tell from the voice, very Gandalf-y. Gaston, of course, I loved his portrayal, and the guy playing, I forget the name of his sidekick, but I really liked how Disney sort of, you know, injected a bit of, you know, gay or homosexual undertones, not really an undertone, it's more like a blazing, you know, there's a gay guy there who adores Gaston. So things like that. I didn't think that he was gay, you know, growing up. I just thought he was like, you know, he idolized Gaston a lot. Oh, especially, I really liked how they added more context, you know. How did the prince grow up? How did Belle grow up? Like, what happened to her mom? And of course, it's great when you can see more of these scenes that, you know, really get into their character. Like what they have something in common, like, you know, their mothers losing their mothers at a tender age, and then their love for books, things like that. I mean, giving you a library, well, that's something that, you know, you'd fall in love with too, right? So there, I really liked Beauty and the Beast. I mean, I think it would cater more to the kids who are seeing it for the first time. But if you can see the animated movie in your mind, it's very much like the live action version. They really stay loyal to the story, so no surprises whatsoever there. Just some really nice songs that have been added to this version. Have you seen it? Well, I guess you must have if you watched this video, because I would be spoiling it for you. So let me know if you like the movie. Thanks.